What's up, Black Snooki? Hey there. Myself, let me hurry up and go live and I guess get all this stuff out the way because I've been thinking about it, want to say something about it for days, and I'm like, damn. I hate that I always have to come in and say anything. I don't like going live. I better like being on social media. Like, damn. But I think as a man now these days, it's like we have to protect ourselves, and because a lot of times, you know, us men, we don't protect ourselves. You know, a lot of times the women go online and say whatever they want to say, and men better not say anything. But, you know, I do have to protect myself. I have to protect my brand, my children, things of that nature. So I just want to just come on and really just talk about, I guess, some of the things that's going on, you know, with court, you know, with my wine, children and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Again, I'm about to get ready to eat some Popeyes. I ain't ate none all day. I've been hard at it today, and I'm about to eat some Popeyes. I'm so hungry. What y'all eat? What y'all eating on? It's lunchtime some places. You know, you can say something's how you say it. Yeah, you know, a lot of people not built to be saying the perfect thing at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of times, you know, might be a little aggressive with certain things that I say. But that doesn't make me a bad person either, though, you know? I don't think that I'm built for the social media platform when talking about certain topics and things like that, because, you know, that a lot of times it's my passion when I'm talking about my children, because I love my kids, you know, and then I see certain people coming at me about that. You know, it's like a lot of passion talking, you know, not necessarily trying to come at certain people. It's more of it's like don't talk about that topic, you know. But it is what it is. You know, Popeyes don't sound bad. I'm about to tear it up too. Finna get me a breast and a wing, red beans and rice. Yeah. But listen, so one of the things I saw is that Melody won the court decision, whatever, you know, custody. She won custody. No, we haven't had court yet either, guys. And my thing is, I'll be real. You know, I've told Melody too, I don't want full custody. I don't want her to have full custody. I don't want full custody. But at the end of the day, it's like we both have to do what we're supposed to do when it comes to these children, you know? Like I tell Mel, like I'm the father 24/7, and I know she's the mother 24/7, like no matter what. The court say we are the parents at the end of the day. So I don't have a court date. So what someone was addressing is more of my attorney. His mother had passed away or whatnot, and he had got the paperwork to me probably like 20-some days late. And so it's like more of our attorneys had to go and speak on that. It had nothing to do with me though. So my paperwork is turned in, her paperwork is turned in, and I mean we're just, you know, waiting for court. But you know, 3 times I tried to settle it outside of court, and like right now, you know, I'm trying to settle outside of court. And my thing is, what my attorney took to her attorney is that, okay, if we're gonna settle it, this is the criteria. Like, we have to limit the babysitters. Again, guys, it's like 23 plus babysitters. You guys probably laughing like, no, that's not right. But no, that's accurate. That's what I gave my attorney. 20-some babysitters. I think that's excessive. So for me, if you're busy, if I was extremely busy, and I know that I had to have 20-some people watch my children, I'm gonna call their mother first and ask, hey, listen, can you keep the kids? I gotta take a flight to Texas. Can you watch the kids? I'm gonna get with her first to see if she can watch the kids. And I mean, if not, then I'll move on, you know? But to have 20-some people watch the kids and you have not reached out to the father, a good father at that, you know. My life revolves around my children. Probably too much, but you know, I had them, and I'm gonna take good care of them. I'll put them first. But and then too, when we talk about girls and little boys and things like that, I don't want men watching my children. To be real about it, I don't want no men watching my children. And, you know, we're married. You know, it wasn't a problem then, so I don't see why it should be a problem now. It's not like I've changed anything. You know, it's not like I've changed up when it comes to a man watching my kids or men watching my kids. So I know a lot of people like, it's the brother, but it's times that the brother left and his husband watched my children. And that's, to me, that's just unfortunate. Like, again, if you have to go out of town, if I had to go out of town, I'm gonna call their mom first. I'm gonna be out of town for a couple days. Well, would you mind watching the kids? I do that to her now. Just giving her the first right, you know, and that's in court papers. And, you know, I don't have anything against anybody being gay. I'm cool with gay people. I don't care about you being gay. Be free. Be who you are. You know, I love people being free. But when it comes to my children, well, our children, I don't want to put them in a position where anything could possibly happen, you know? So yeah, that's, and again, for a lot of people that doesn't know the reason they're in court. So first, I'm going to give it to you guys. Can you guys hear me good? Baby, don't think that let me go back to whoever said this is lies. Jazzy, listen, what are lies? It's nothing to lie about. What you mean? No, this is not lies. If you think I'm a liar, get off my live. You know, I'm telling you guys what it is. The reason I have Melody in court now is because I don't want men watching my children, and that I don't want men watching my children, and that she's had over 20-some people watching my kids. I don't want that. You know, again, like I shared with Melody too, we can have like two or three babysitters going between my house and her house. We can come to agreement on that. But no, if I'm that busy where I gotta have 20-some people watching my children, I might as well give her full custody, or you can just send them on the weekends or something of that nature. But no, that's why. And then some people like, why are you guys in court? I don't want to be in fucking court. I don't want to be in court. I've talked to her outside of court. I've talked to her. We got text messages. You know, I got stuff that my attorney sent to her attorney. Like, let's settle this. But can you please promise me that you will not have that many babysitters, or that you won't allow men to watch our children? That's it. That is it. And I mean, if you can agree to that, I'm good. But she said no, when the kids are in her custody, that she can do whatever she wants to do. And I mean, I agree with that, but I don't agree with that 100% though, you know? Because again, if you don't have time to watch the children on your watch, just call the dad. Or if it was me, I call the mom. But guys, we started in court. I asked Melody last year around November, December, if she would not allow men to watch the kids again. And also, don't be so excessive with the babysitters. And this was in November, December last year. And she said, no. And I'm like, wow. I said, you won't call me? She said, no. You won't call me to watch the kids if you fly to town? She said, no. So I'm like, okay. So what am I going to do? Continue to complain about it and possibly have my kids in harm's way? Because I don't know those babysitters. And then too, why you have so many babysitters? You have to treat people right. Maybe you can get 2 or 3 good ones that's gonna stick with you, first off. And then I had no choice, so we were filming, and then I filmed a scene with my attorney talking about full custody. And then somehow, some way, Melody heard about that, and next thing you know, in December, my son had got like a scratch on his head. He and we were playing around the table and stuff like that. But I got on to him too, though. But he bumped his head on the table and scratched his little head. And then, instead of Melody giving me a call, she went straight to her attorney and said that I hit my son 25 times. I gave him 25 lashes, and also hit him upside the head with a back scratcher and made him bleed or whatnot. So she had me in court for that. And she didn't even call me to ask me what happened. So for 56 days, the judge took the kids away from me for 56 days because she accused me of that. Falsely accused me. So we went to court. I won that in court. And I'm like, I hit my son 20-some times. Where are the marks? If you hit anybody 20-some times, I'm like, where are the marks? And that hurt me so bad because it was 56 days that she took my children away from me. She made me miss both my girls' birthdays. She didn't even call me on Malia's birthday. She didn't even let me. Sorry. She didn't even call me on Malia's birthday so I can tell my baby girl happy birthday, right? So for 50-some days, my kids were away from me. And next thing you know, my son having behavior issues and things like that in school. And now they saying that he needs some counseling. He don't need no damn counseling. He need to be around his damn dad. I'm structured. I discipline my kids and things like that. And since I got him back, we ain't had no problems like that. And so, that hurt a lot. So that was the first that we went to court, is when she falsely accused me of that. But I mean, we here now, but still we can stop it. We can stop this court thing at any time. If she just called me or her attorney contact my attorney and say that, hey, listen, I agree with you. Whenever I have to go out of town, I'll give you a call. And also, I won't have no men watching our children. And I'm cool with that. I don't have anything against Marcus. Marcus is her brother. He's gay, and I don't care. We always been around each other. Before the kids, we were out there in Atlanta, And I used to suggest let's go kick it with your brother now, because I don't care about you being gay. I don't care about that. Again, I have gay family members. I have gay friends. I don't care about that. You can be who you are. I want you to be who you are. I don't care. Gay people, are good people. Straight people are good people. It's horrible, straight people, horrible gay people. That it doesn't matter. Be who you are. So don't ever get that twisted, okay? But yeah, if you're a good person, you're a good person. But I just don't want no men watching my children, period, except for the father. I've never, and I just wish that Melody can get up. Well, it's going to happen, And again, all this court stuff can stop if she just say, hey, I agree with you, Martell. No men watching the kids, and we can select 2 or 3 people to be full-time babysitters, nannies, whatever you want to call it, we both have chefs. We both have people watching the kids. It's like, why we can't just hire 1 or 2 people to take care of the kids, pick them up for school or help taking them to practice, whatever needs to be done. Let's just do it. And we don't have to have these people in our business. I hated that. When she took me to court earlier this year, about the little abuse thing, false. But it hurt me so bad that my ex-wife got me up in court, almost trying for me to go to jail, hitting my son. She could have had me in jail. I also saw somebody talk about that $17,000. Guys, that was crazy too. Because no, I did not steal $17,000 from her. I would have gone to jail. That is called contempt of court. That's when we're going through the divorce thing. If I had stole that $17,000, because she definitely told the attorneys, the judge saw it and everything. No, because I wrote down that just because we're going through a divorce, or just because we're divorced or whatever, that doesn't mean that the money that we once shared is now just yours. No, we got things to pay, and your money is included, okay? So I wrote everything down gave it to my attorney, and actually, at the time I had a female attorney, and she said, Martell, you can go to jail. I'm like, this is my money. This is not Mel's money. She convinced my attorney, and my attorney, Martell, you gonna go to jail. And I told my attorney just like this. I said, I no longer want you to represent me. I said that I no longer want you to represent me because it just seemed like you don't understand what I'm saying. I said that the list that I gave you are the things that I had to take care of with our money. It was like $30,000 that just came in. But it's so funny because I'll tell y'all the whole story, forget it. So the whole story was, I was going through my little situation, and Melody, she had another account. Melody went into the account. I think we got paid by OWN paid us. She went in. No, this was my extra money. So she went in, took all that money out. She was down south, and that's when I went live too, talking about my children. That I ain't seen my kids in like 12 days. So hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. So again, this was when Mel was down south. And so she went into the account, she took all the money out our joint account and put in her personal account. And I'm like, and she wasn't talking to me though at that time. So she was not even talking to me at all. And I'm like, oh my God, she done took all the money out the account. Mind you, I ain't have $1. I'm like, oh hell no, what I'm gonna do? I was like, okay. So this, and then next thing you know, and then it's so funny because like I'll say my cousin friend, she told me the whole situation after the fact. Like, yeah, they were together at that time when Melody was taking that money out and stuff like that. So a week passed by, and Melody took that money, had some more money come in, and Mel took that money out again. And this time I told her, I was like, Mel, like, you know I ain't got no money. Why are you taking this money out the account? You need to put it back. She said, nope. And I'm like, damn, I'm over here goddamn struggling, and Melody took all this money out the account. But no, I mean, that's what you call stealing money out the account, right? But it was a joint account, and I ain't, and at the time I never really looked at our accounts, anything like that over the years. She knows that. I said, ooh, God, what you gonna do? Girl, hey, look, don't y'all know, like, probably a week later, that's when the $34,000 came in. I said, ooh, girl, you ain't getting shit of this. I mean, but even though it was going to something that involved us, but I still could have gave her something. I said, oh, hell no. I said, God bless me with this. So my attorney was tripping. Mel was tripping. She was about to burn the house down. So I got a video of Melody tripping on me. I'm like, girl, this is my money, and you know what we had to do with this money. So Melody got lighter fluid, spraying it all on the furniture. I'm up here recording, so I got that video footage, right? And she asked for court too, because I guess she wanted for me to delete it all. I ain't delete shit. So she's spraying lighter fluid all on the couches and things like that. And I'm like, why are you doing this? And by this time, she already had moved out, so this is my crib, and she had moved into like another crib or whatever. And so she putting lighter fluid everywhere, talking about my $17,000. Like, no, it ain't your $17,000. So, again, the judge heard that and threw that out because, what I said was accurate. And that's what I tell people now, that court, I mean, they want to hear facts. You know what I'm saying? It's not social media. It's not how y'all feel about Martell and things of that nature, because the perception you guys have, it's on a TV show. It's about a TV show. A TV show that, it has to paint a narrative to draw y'all in, the audience. And what you guys see on TV is not Martell. Like, it's a reason that Martell don't lose friends, and Martell has had friends for over I've had friends for over 30 years and things like that. Like, you know, I don't want to harp like, oh, I'm a good person, but I mean, I am, you know. And a lot of people say, Martell, you're not a good person. I mean, just because I wasn't good for Mel, just because we went through our issues doesn't mean I'm going to treat the next person however, you know. And certain things, how she treated me doesn't mean that she's going to treat her next person the way she treated me. So, no, I'm not an evil person. I don't have a bad heart, anything like that. So everybody that's like out there judging me and things like that, like, man, come on to Huntsville. Talk to some of the people I've had relationships with for 30-something years, 20-something years, 2-3 years. You know, I don't fall out with people. It's a reason that I don't fall out with people. It starts right here, you know. It's about their heart. It's about how you treat people. And not on social media, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not good with the social media shit. I'm not. I don't know how to put on an act and like to make it seem like I'm this perfect person. Hell no, I'm not a perfect person, and I don't know how to act like that either, you know? I don't know how to act like that. I don't want to act like that. But it seems like you get glorified for going on social media acting, because I see so many people up here talking about, oh, Melody, I wish you win custody of the children. I wish that Martell doesn't need those kids. Like, damn, y'all must not know how good of a person, how good of a father I am. Y'all can't. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you guys, I don't know. Some of y'all just kind of messed up apparently, but it's all good. And again, I don't want to have full custody. Wholeheartedly, I don't. I just want us both to do what we're supposed to do when it comes to the kids. But again, if she tell me that, hey, I'm gonna continue to have whoever watch these kids watch them, then I want full custody, because I know that you don't have the type of time. Even when we were married, those was our issues. You didn't have time. So, I mean, if you don't have time to watch the kids, just give them to me. You see them whenever you want to see them, though. I don't have an issue with that. Just don't have them on your 7 days and you got so many people watching them. That's all. That's my thing, guys. That's it. I haven't started eating yet. I'm about to go inside, Popeye. Somebody telling me not to choke on a biscuit. No, baby. I ain't gonna eat no biscuit. I'm eating the breast. I'm eating probably some mashed potatoes, red beans, and rice. Both of them. I'm about to go ahead and eat good. I want to get on here and talk to y'all a little bit. And okay, and also, hold on. Women do things to kids too. Yeah, women do things to kids too, but we all know it's unlikely. Okay? Grow up. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about men not watching children. Let's go. Y'all women, y'all more of the nurturers, the caregivers and things like that. It's unlikely for you guys to molest a child, okay? So y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Like, stop playing. Let me, how do I, no. I can just block that person. Block. Ooh, that's how you block somebody. Why you gonna be on here calling me a clown? Like, for real, for what? I'm up here telling you facts about what's really going on and things like that. That's what I'm talking about. To speak negatively on me, about me, is something wrong with you. Just because you've gone through something in life, don't put it on me. I'm not responsible for your past relationships. I'm not responsible for the men that have done you wrong. I was married, what, 12, 13 years? Yeah, and I guess, hey, look, the few people that's calling me a clown, trust me, if I jump into your life and look at your life, woof. Yeah, just chill. But it is what it is. I say how to block certain people. I love this. It's that easy to block somebody. Wow. Oh, another thing too, guys. When it comes to Inez wine, my wine, I see it on when people sent me some stuff about the trademark. Guys, you got to do your due diligence when it comes to talking about somebody stole somebody's trademark. That's not possible to steal someone's trademark. You know, when you go to trademark something, it's more of like it's different marks that you can pick on a particular name. Just say with Inez, the people who trademark Inez, it's different categories, and they got like medical supplies and things of that nature. But my stuff is a whole wine, and it's called Inez wine. So I'm trademarking Inez and Inez wine, and then my marks will deal with alcohol. Okay, so no, guys, no, you can't steal a trademark. Okay, yeah, I guess that's really it. I just want to come on here and speak what's going on. Yeah, that's it. And then too, guys, my wine good as hell. I know the shipping is kind of high in certain areas. It's coming from California. It's a premium sweet red wine, and I always say it's not too sweet and it's not too dry. It's like the perfect blend. And it's nothing like somebody also said something about some shutter homes. Guys, look, we make this wine from scratch. I flew out there, picked the grapes and everything. Okay, I flew to California. I flew to Napa. I can't call it a Napa wine. I have to call it a California wine because of the grapes came from different vineyards and things of that nature. Okay, but it's a great wine. I created it from scratch, so I want you guys to know that it's really good wine. So hope you guys and the website is what www.inezwines.com. So y'all make sure you guys go to that site and get your wine. Do I go this hard for my other son? My other son, well, actually, guys, I just see someone said, do I go this hard for Knox, right? I see Knox a lot. And Arrione, she's a good mom. You know, no one is perfect. Again, no one is perfect. And she keeps Knox. Knox, she's not too busy not to have Knox. Okay? If he's being babysat, that's between 2 or 3 people. And no man is watching Knox. Since y'all, if y'all talking about it, like what? Well, I can't even get to the bottom of that. And again, too, Melody is a good mom, but it's just certain issues that now that we're divorced, that we're just trying to get fixed. And if the two of us can't be amicable on certain things, it's like, what else should we do? We have to go to court. Because again, don't pray for either one of us to have full custody. Don't pray for that, please. Because you know the kids, they love their mom and they love their dad. And if you pray for anything, pray that Melody and we can get on the same page. Pray that Melody and I can get on the same page. Because we don't need any issues. I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to fight her in court. Come on now. I don't want nobody else telling neither one of us what we can and can't do with our children. And like right now, my kids, they're a little bit more active, because when Melody took me to court months ago, when she falsely accused me of abusing my son, it's horrible. Oh, for me to read that paperwork to this day, it hurts. And the judge took my kids away from me immediately. And then for 56 days until we had court. I know I mentioned it early on live, but I missed both of my baby girls' birthdays because she falsely accused me of abusing my son. But anyway, at that time too, the judge said that I couldn't spank my son on his butt anymore. And I'm like, what? I mean, you see that, like, now it's like, you know, they're a little bit more active now because they don't get spankings on the butt. But you know, I never just came out and just spanked my son or my kids on the butt immediately. You know, they get warnings. They get 2 or 3 warnings. But if you'll continue to act out, yeah, you finna get a spanking. Yep, you definitely will get a spanking. I mean, I got spankings and things like that. I got whippings growing up. Go get your own switch type whooping, you know? I mean, I don't see anything like that. As long as you're not abusing your kids, a spanking on the butt is good, you know? Especially hard-headed. The little boys, I think, yeah, the boys need it more. They definitely need it more because they get in trouble more, you know? But it is what it is. You something else. Let me block this person too. No, Boss Baby did not get a spanking though. It is so easy to block people on this thing. Wow. I think I'm gonna go, guys. Oh, you know, one other thing. You guys remember us talking about my son, Lil Martell, with those necklaces and things like that on? Y'all remember that? What's up? Pretty thick 75. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking the haters. It's like, what is there to hate on? I'm not saying anything wrong, not doing anything wrong. And actually the way I'm talking now is, this is me, you know? This is not TV. This is not nothing edited or anything like that. But we'll talk about like my son necklaces. So it was a month that Monday I think I took that picture. The Monday of the week I took that picture. So, you know, I go pick my son up, and mind you, this is their first year at this school. It's probably like 98% Caucasian. But still, regardless, it don't matter. But I go up there. I mean, the reason I say that because it's not likely that any other kids would have anything like this on, you know? So I go up there and pick my son up, and I see him walking to me with these gold necklaces on. And I almost died. I said, oh my gosh, what does he have on his neck? A big old rope and a smaller little necklace. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he get in the car. I mean, I wasn't too negative on it. I told him, I said, son, what are you doing with those necklaces on your neck? He said, Dad, I bought them from Sheen. Mommy let me buy them. Mommy let us pick everything out and bought it. I said, did she see that you, did she check y'all out? Did she buy it for you? He said, yes. I said, oh my gosh. I said, son, listen. I said, take those necklaces off. I said, that's never been our representation when it comes to jewelry like that, big boasting jewelry. I said, son, 9 times out of 10, someone that you see like a rapper wearing that, they just want all the attention. I said, we're not attention seekers, so we don't wear stuff like that. So I probably talked to him about 3 or 4 different times that day because I really wanted him to understand. You know, I got my son, I got him a little watch. You know, I told him, let's start like a little watch collection. But it's nothing like boastful, you know, it's nothing that you seeking attention from. And I said, a lot of times, son, most people that you see with all this jewelry on are like drug dealers or rappers or somebody just, you know, they came from nothing. Now they're excited to show that they got something. And that's not you, son. Your mom and your father, we've always been good, you know, pretty well off that you don't have to act as if you never had anything and now you come to something, now you can just boast. No. So You know, I didn't get on my son, anything like that, but I just wanted to just let him know the importance of not wearing things like that. You know, as you get older, you can wear what you want to wear, but not while daddy taking care of you. No, you don't wear stuff like that, and not to school. Because guys, I know a lot of times we say that it don't matter what people think of me. It matters. It definitely matters what people think of you. And I want my kids to know it does matter, you know, what people think of you. You can't go out the house dressed however you want to dress. You can't wear whatever you want to wear. You just can't. I mean, today's society, you can't. And it'd be sad for you to think that you can. I mean, I think we barely being able to wear our hair however we want to wear our hair, going to a 9 to 5. But if you have your own company, you own your boss and things like that, have at it. But like right now, you being 9 years old, no, son, you can't. You can't wear what you want to wear. You can't do what you want to do. You can't go where you want to go. You're a child. Just because you say you want something, that doesn't mean you get it, you know? But that's our duty as parents, to make sure that we raise our kids in the way we want them to go, you know? I don't ever want my son feeling like he needs to wear a certain amount of jewelry or certain shoes. I tell you, I bought some Jordans for filming because I ran back into town and I got some big feet. I wear 13 and a half shoe. And I was running around trying to find me some shoes because, again, we're about to film a basketball scene. And I couldn't find no shoes nowhere. And then I think I went to Foot Action or something like that. They had my size in one pair of shoes. There was some Jordans. First time ever buying some Jordans, right? I said, cool. And my son saw those shoes, like, Dad, you got some Jordans. Oh, man, he got so excited. I almost felt like, son. I said, I'm giving these shoes away, son. I said, listen, I don't ever want you to think that shoes make you, clothes make you, jewelry make you. It doesn't. So don't even think that. And I actually gave those shoes away to one of the producers on the show. I don't want my kids thinking like that. I wasn't raised like that. I'm not saying that's wrong, but a lot of people that I grew up with, you know, their parents made sure they wore Jordans and things like that. And a lot of them guys, they're not succeeding. Like they was putting the clothes and the shoes and all that first. Like they live for the shoes, the clothes and things like that. But to each his own. I'm gonna raise my kids how I see fit. I'm gonna raise my kids to the best of my ability. And I right at this moment, I hate that we have a liaison, which is the court system, the judge, telling us what to do with our kids. Hell, and the judge probably ain't do a good job raising their kids, but they're up here telling us what to do with our kids. I'm mad as hell. Y'all message Melody. Go on and settle with Martell. Shit, I don't want to be in front of no judge telling us what to do with our children. I don't want a judge telling Melody, you need to do X, Y, Z. No, I don't want them telling Melody nothing about our kids. I want Melody to be like, Martell, listen, I agree with you. Let's go. That's the only reason I got Melody in the court. Only for them, two things. But that's it. That's it. Let me block this person. I think I am being rational. I think so. And that's why I'm coming on here telling y'all what's going on. Let me block. Yeah, I don't want nobody saying anything negative right now. I'm trying to block you. Because almost like, what is there to say negative anyway? Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's go and get Melody on this live, right? Because how much... Hey, I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but the thing is, it's like, I want this to be over with. I don't ever want to put nobody in court for nothing. You know, it's like wasting so much money. So much money is being wasted on this. Money being wasted. We both upset all the time. We both got to be on eggshells around our kids. Like, damn. No. I don't like it. Nope, I don't like it. Hey, what's up, India? Yeah, right now, I mean, the mediator, you know, we can have a mediator. That's what my attorney suggested. But my thing is like we both got to be cool with things. And again, I'm not gonna take anything less than, I'm not gonna have men watch our children, and I'm not gonna have 20 some people watching the kids, Martell. I'm not taking nothing less than that, because to me it's common sense. Like, too many babysitters. Let's not do that. Well, somebody said somebody needs to be blocked. Ooh, who needs to be blocked? I'm ready to block somebody. We don't need no negativity, like, for real. And again, let me reiterate that we don't want, like, no prayers for one side to win. Pray that Melody and I can come together and be rational about this situation and agree on those two things. That's it. I'm not trying to run her life. I'm not trying to keep up with her. I'm not trying to do any of that. I have kids to raise. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, that it's not so much interference in their lives. When we talk about 20-some people, that's excessive. No. So that's one thing that I can't do. But again, you know, Melody is a good mom. Always has been a good mom. So I'm not gonna take that away from her, but it's just certain things. So that's like her imperfection. Like, we're not perfect. And I understand that. Why don't we hire a babysitter that we both agree on? Exactly. That's it. I talked to her about that. I mentioned that probably about 10 minutes ago too, that we can both just get like 2 or 3 babysitters that could, you know, fly places with us. Anywhere we go, they go, like, full time. I totally agree with that. So I've ran that by her, my attorney, and things of that nature. Well, personally, directly to Melody, I asked her directly. She hasn't responded to that. But yeah. Hire one live-in nanny for each house. Yeah. What's up, K Splash 3? What's happening? Yep. Because if we can get like 2 or 3 babysitters, nannies, whatever. I mean, because again, before we got divorced, that's what we're about to do. So I don't see why we wouldn't do that right now. Anyway, you know, we over a year outside of our divorce, and what, like 2+ years of us being separated. But I feel that for us to be great, both of us, I feel that we need to agree on that. Getting like 2 or 3 babysitters / nannies or whatever to come, you know, to be between the kids. The lack of accountability, oh, where's that at? The lack of accountability on your part is what's confusing us. What accountability, though? I'm taking account for everything that I've done. But again, what are you speaking about when you say that that's confusing you guys, the lack of accountability for me? Wherever I'm wrong, I'm cool to say I'm wrong on it, you know? I'm a grown man, so if I feel that I'm doing something wrong, did something wrong, I'm definitely gonna accept full accountability for it, period. I know in the past, a year ago, that I probably wasn't accepting accountability only because I was in the midst of shit. I was going through it. I was at the lowest point of my life. And it was hard for me to see what was going wrong. But I grew a lot, and I saw where I needed to grow. And I saw the issues that I had, and I accepted it. So here going forward, whatever I'm going through or whatever I've done to anyone, I will accept that. No, that's not a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. And actually, you feel better once you accept your wrongdoings. You feel better. I know that, because once I accepted the things that I did wrong in the past, I felt so much better. Like some pressure was lifted off my shoulders. So, but don't be on the live now saying that the issue that you guys have with me is that I'm not accepting accountability. And that's confusing. So, I think, and again, all you guys, I can't make all you guys happy. I'm not here to do so. My thing is, you guys live y'all lives and try not to throw judgment on people like myself so quickly when you especially don't know a person. Hopefully you understand what I mean, because you guys like right now, you guys never met me in person, you know? And again, if you guys want to throw a little bit of judgment on me or on someone, you guys can come to my city. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, right? I have several friends. A lot of them been my friends, say for even some new friends. A year, 3 years, 7, 8 years, 20-some years, 30 years. I got friends on every level. And you guys can almost sit down and just talk. Ask them about me, you know? Why are you guys Martell friends? You can even really, I don't mean this, but I do mean this. You guys could even ask Melody, what type of man was Martell in you guys' marriage? Because somebody sent me a little interview that she had, and she was like, what were the issues? You know, Melody said, cheating. And, I accept full accountability for that, But, no. Don't throw judgment on somebody so quickly when you don't even know them. But other than that, I'm about to go eat Popeyes. I haven't eaten all day. Yeah, I'm hungry. Angela, driver, 6. Yeah, girl, I'm hungry. Been on here way too long. Yeah, I'm going to protect the kids, and I know Melody, she'll do a good job in protecting the kids too. It's just certain things we're not saying eye to eye on. And we're going to. Sooner or later, we're going to. And yeah. Before y'all throw judgment too, I always hear both sides of the story. I know I'll always take too long to come and talk to you guys or to put a post up or something like that, because this is just not me. All this talking I'm doing now may seem like me, but no, I don't like to go live. I don't want to have to defend myself on certain things. But I just can't keep allowing people to just drag my name through the dirt when I know that's not me. Again, a lot of you guys have based Martell Holt on a TV show, and you can't do that, especially when a TV show has its own agenda. The TV show has its own agenda. You have to understand that. But it is what it is. No, listen, my food isn't getting cold. I haven't ordered my food yet. I'm about to go inside the building. I'm about to go inside Popeyes. Yeah, so I'm about to go inside Popeyes and get me something to eat. No, I'm not talking about, hold on. RSVP with whatever. No, I'm not saying that she drags my name, guys. I'm talking about just people, period. Some of her followers, some of her fans and things of that nature. Like you guys throw judgment, because you guys have gone through similar situations, But it's almost like Melody and I, we both probably need to do a sit down and really tell you guys everything that really went on, because again, though I accepted accountability for everything I've done, it's more to the story than just that, so, but it is what it is. I guess I'm gonna let you guys go. Where's Sheree's in Miami right now. Well, let me get off this thing. No, Knox is not being neglected. Listen, Knox is not being neglected. No, I hate that you guys even think that. No, my son is not being neglected. He sees his siblings every other week. Yep, he sees his siblings every other week. Arrione, she does a great job over there with both of her kids, her daughter and her son. Yeah. So y'all stop saying that. Knox is a bright little boy. Knox was potty trained when he was 11 months old, but he still have little accidents here and there. But Knox was potty trained at an early age. And he's beginning to talk. Again, he's not 2, but he's beginning to talk now. Very active. He's a happy little boy. And again, he sees his siblings often, every other week, and I see Knox all the time. He's not being neglected by no one. So don't y'all think that? Yeah, he eats healthy. He's never sick. He got sick. He got sick one time, but because that was from the siblings though. That's what happens when kids are in school. So Knox is not in school, but when you go to school, you have certain germs and things like that, and you pass it around. But it's not a big deal. It's going to be forever. We all get sick. We get colds and things like that, but it's okay. Yeah, you're right. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up off here. Y'all have a good one. And again, y'all pray for the right things. Both parents are good parents. We just got some little issues to fix. But I'm out of here. Popeye's calling me. No, I'm not being sponsored.